What is going on, guys? Rebel Training to bring you another battle against Sunaak, our friend. Hopefully you guys do enjoy this battle. This is, again, a post commentary, so I'm going to be talking as if I was watching this with you. And in all that regards, you guys can see the teams that we brought and the teams that he brought as well. This match did not go down to showdown this time, so that was pretty cool. Sunaak brought a very fierce team. He is now the coach of the Texas Tyrunts. If you guys did not see any of his announcements, make sure you guys go check out his side of the battle as well. He's going to post that on the same day, same time, on his channel, and all that stuff's going to be down in the description down below. But Sunaak, he brought Conkeldurr, Latios, Hatterene, Incineroar, Corviknight, and Rotom Wash. So I told Sunaak in my picking up my mons is very unconventional. I told him I went for complete cheese in this battle, and I hope he was ready for it. And we'll see what he does here. I definitely was wondering what he was going to lead, what I should lead. In draft, when you're battling people and you know their team and what they normally run on their leads, it's very easy to predict, or at least somewhat easy to predict. When you're going straight in at this, it is not easy to predict. So we get into the battle with our main man, Sunnak himself, and I'm actually going to speed this up so that way it goes a little bit faster for you guys as well. But he leads off with a Incineroar. I let it Diggersby. I thought this was a great lead for us. He told me that this was Tony's alter ego from last battle. And so for me, I just clicked Ice Punch, predicting that he would switch because I figured he was not ready for my Earthquake. We are running Choice Scarf Diggersby, so I knew for sure we outsped this thing. And I knew it was going to hit really, really hard with huge power. So we just gotta wait for his turn. A lot of mind games going to the battle as always. We are in call doing this, even though this is post commentary. So we were kind of railing each other a little bit in this, but he brings out Hatterene. This Hatterene is very bulky and unfortunately gets frozen again. I believe this is 2 battles now where it has been frozen by Diggersby. I'm not quite sure if it was Diggersby last time, but it was definitely frozen. So freeze hacks are definitely in our favor in this match again, which I love to see. And I thought bringing in Galarian Slowbro here was my best option against this thing. I thought it'd be really, really fun. I knew I could hit it really, really hard. It unthaws though, obviously going for that fire move, it kind of mattered there. But Sunaak is a very fierce battler. And so I never take for granted what he can do in a match. And so I just always am very careful of that and definitely want to make sure to always give him the credit where credit is due. So he withdraws, brings out Poe, which was honestly the best switch in for him, especially with me going for a poison type move. But so now I'm thinking, okay, what do I do against this? What is he going to want to do to me? And I figured either he was going to go for body press, which was kind of what I was thinking. So that's why I went into Gengar here, hoping that I would just get a free switch in. But that is not what he does, unfortunately, as you'll see here in just a second. He goes for the Brave Bird, which was honestly a great play. Really chunks Boo down. We get the Curse Body off on it, though, which is great. We see the Black Sludge activate as well on our side, which, again, is just going to help Gengar live just a little bit longer. I debated on running a Choice Specs on him, but I like the coverage option, especially because we were not sure what we were going to be facing in against Sunaak. So he brings in Conkeldurr, which is great because then I get my trick off. And I give him the Black Sludge, and we get the Flame Orb, which kind of backfires a little bit, but also helps us because now he's not able to activate his Guts ability, being burnt, and he's going to slowly be whittling away with the Black Sludge damage. Dazzling Gleam, unfortunately, did not do enough, and obviously knock off his KOing my Glass Cannon. But he's very weak. I like to see it. You love to see it. Now I'm thinking, where do I want to go from here? We threw Grassy Glide on Sheep Boy, which I was going to utilize very much in the grassy terrain. So that was what I was debating on. So I figured I'd at least get that going in here. Sunaak very much thought I was going to click Grassy Glide on Rillaboom himself, obviously being priority in the grassy terrain. But I just chose to keep that little attack hidden for a little bit and reveal the fake out instead. So Again, mind games were galore in this battle, and we were just having fun as we were going. We get rid of Conkeldurr, which honestly was a huge threat against our team, especially for Steelix and Diggersby and Double to some extent. Obviously, with Cotton Guard up, that wouldn't have been, but definitely a very scary match for sure. But now with him gone, and Hattering taking some damage as well, we're sitting kind of pretty. In comes Timmy again. You hate to see it. Obviously, taking us down to a -1. I was in my mind thinking, what am I going to do here? Does he think I switch? Do I go for the move thinking that he might think I'll switch? So he went for a prediction move. And he kind of did. He went for the parting shot, which essentially cripples Rillaboom, to be honest. But we do knock off the heavy duty boots, which will allow us later on to get rocks up or something to whittle that thing down as well. But in comes Spearmint. I was very impressed when this thing came in. I was like, ooh, what am I going to do here? Do I click knockoff or do I do something else? And so obviously he goes for the the mystical fire. We're assault vest, so we kind of ate that pretty well. And knockoff did a lot of damage. Unfortunately, freeing him to now have additional moves, which wasn't great in hindsight. So I really was not sure what he was going to do here. I figured at this point, Slowbro may be one of the more extendable members on the team. Obviously, very much hoping that he would go for Mystical Fire again. And we kind of ate it. Not great, but we ate it. Again, Sunaak, very, very good. So at this point, I'm hoping either Quick Claw or my Quick Draw ability pops off so we can fire off this fat Shadow Ball into Spearmint and kind of whittle it down and or get rid of it. Which it does, which is awesome. And so we click Shadow Ball. We get some big damage off on him. Unfortunately, was not enough. He reveals the trick on us. And so he takes our Quick Claw, which is super unfortunate. But Sunaak was unaware of Quick Draw as well. And so I was banking on that hard on this turn. Unfortunately, we don't get it, but we do avoid the Draco, which mattered. So we take out Spearmint here as well. Again, sitting really pretty. We are only down 1. He's down 2. And Slowbro is still a whole threat. Fortunately, we'll never get our quick Claw back in this match, but that's okay. Quick Claw and Quick Draw are just a nice combination, making essentially a slow mon very fast, and which you love to see that. Timmy comes in again. Timmy is unfortunately not a big fan of water. So I'm debating in my mind, do I click it? Do I not? I'm banking again on the Quick Draw. Coming off. I have no item. So that caused us to live that. That was looking really good. That crit mattered immensely. This thing was especially defensive. And we also had a -1 special attack from the Mystical Fire. Quick Draw activates, which Sunaak was surprised to see as well. And we're able to fire off that Surf again, just kind of whittling down even more. Again, having the special attack lowered mattered very much so. At this point, Diggersby is looking kind of good. Sandy can put in some work. Rillaboom obviously can come out and do some priority shenanigans, either with the grassy terrain, grassy glide, or fake out. In my mind, Grassy Glide was doing a lot. So that is, I'm pretty sure what I click right here. Maybe I was predicting him switching. I can't remember. Can't remember what happens in this turn event, but we'll find out. Poe comes out. I just got that reference. Edgar Allan Poe in The Raven. So obviously we knock off his leftovers, which is actually kind of big. In that term, I was really predicting him switching and really hoping. So that way we could cripple whatever came in with a knockoff. That's what I was doing. All coming back to me now. It was late at night when we were recording this battle, to my defense. Eyebrow, sheep boy. And obviously Sunaak goes for the U-turn, which was pretty good for momentum for him as well. At this point, I knew full-on cheese was a thing. Sabrina obviously comes in. Very scary. especially with that Mystical Fire and my Fluffy ability. Do not want to take a Mystical Fire from that thing. So obviously my best bet at this point was going out into Sandy, thinking the Mystical Fire was coming off. And this boy starts setting up on me. All I could remember was our last battle where he started setting up on me, and I was praying for the freeze hack at that point. Again, I'm Choice Scarf, so I have to make the right choice here. So I opt for the Earthquake. Unfortunately, was not doing that much. And he Drain Kisses and gets a sizable chunk off on me and back to himself. So it's not looking pretty for your boy. So I was banking on another Drain Kiss from him. I thought maybe he thought I'd be committed at that point. So I go to Relic. Relic is going to eat a Fairy and or Psychic move fairly well. And he does. At this point, I'm thinking that toothpick of a Pokemon is not about to appreciate this Heavy Slam coming right off into her face. So that's what I click right here. Boom. Big, fat, heavy snake, and it lives. That live mattered so much. I was so mad when that happened. And Sunaak had told me in the call that he had put quite a bit of defense EVs into it. I was so mad in that moment. But it's all right. We have gotten this thing whittled down pretty good. So we're sitting pretty with our Rillaboom now with 2 different priority moves. Obviously, we could go for the Fake Out here, but I was much more operable to the Grassy Glide. Just being stabbed, terrain boosted, looking really good. So, all that be said, I was a little concerned that maybe it wasn't going to be enough. But Rillaboom putting in the work. Krunk is our amazing starter, and I love him so much. Out comes Poe. Poe is obviously exerting the pressure. Poe is kind of scary. I opt out for Sheep Boy. Sheep Boy is going to put in the biggest of work. And something to note prior to this battle and any other battles is that we said that if the match was pretty much decided and this thing went to timer, we would just give the win to whoever was at that point. So, not saying that's going to come into effect in this match, but it may. But I go for the cheese. I go for the substitute here, which was huge. He goes for the roost. And now he's starting to sweat because I've set up now. I have begun the setup. See the 3-minute mark there? I Cotton Guard. Cotton Guard is looking good. Pretty much know this whole thing's moveset. He goes for the U-turn, which was beautiful because it doesn't even break my substitute. So you love to see that. Sheep Boy sitting just comfy cozy behind that little plushie. He's fluffing up his fur to take some more damage. Leftover grassy terrain healing. Awesome. And I'm like, oh, he's not ready for this. So I opt for the grassy glide. It's not doing quite enough, unfortunately. And he misses the hydro pump. That mattered. That really did matter. But terrain disappears. I opt for body press because I know it's going to do enough. At least in my mind, I think it's going to do enough. And it does. Kenmore, the washing machine, is gone. No more. No more. Sheep Boy is looking pretty. I'm pretty sure all that's left is Poe at this point. 60 seconds left on. Oh no, he has 2 Pokemon left. Go for the body press again. At this point, I'm just trying to get damage. I was thinking about getting that second Cotton Guard off, but again, my sub is still there. I love Sheep Boy. Sheep Boy Double is just amazing with its ability to have so much HP, so much defense, and can just eat hits like that, especially physical hits. So we get rid of Timmy. Timmy is gone. We are a fascialist sheep. That crit was just salt in the wound. It did not matter whatsoever. And then comes Poe again. So again, at this point, the match is over. We have 3 Pokemon left. He just has the 1. So at this point, we decided that I was the winner. Mostly due to the fact that, again, I had 3. He did not. We'll just sit on that for a moment. Sunaak lost to us. So again, we just said if it was pretty decided, we will just talk it out. So Sunaak surrendered. The fact that Poe would have lost to 2 body presses at that point, even if timer had not been a thing. And my sub wasn't even gone, so there's absolutely no way Corviknight was going to KO Double. So that was ours to have, which was a lot of fun. We will probably have another battle next week that will be uploaded as well. So if you guys are enjoying these series, and if you're on my side of the channel watching these, make sure you guys go check out Sunaak. Sunaak is desperately needed your support. He's a great man, and I love battling him. I love talking to him, and you guys will enjoy his content. He just did a channel update video on Monday, so make sure you guys go check that out as well. Subscribe to the man, like the video, all that good stuff. And if you're coming from Sunaak, welcome, guys. So glad you guys are here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the battle, and we will have more for you guys to come in the future. But until then, I'm Rebel Trainer. This is the Rebel Nation, and we beat the Sunnak squad. I think that's what you guys are called. Anyways, catch you guys later. Peace.